Alrighty. I usually don't like to hold on to stuff that really pisses me off, but it's been about 2 days since I had like the worst night of this week. It was the worst night because I ended up getting stranded at a club in a place that I was not familiar with. Now, to most, since I'm a young female, probably assume that I was scared shitless. I think it was more like, at first when I realized I got stranded, I went straight into just violently pissed off. And you know what that means. Like, when you get violently pissed off, you just get so angry, you just want to punch the next person that says something crazy to you. And I really don't like feeling that way. I don't like having, violence be the result of the reason why I'm so angry, but I'm just so pissed off because I'm thinking, to me it was partly my fault because I went out with this guy who, was like that, met through a friend. Like, he ain't your friend, but you met him through a friend. And I guess for most people, yeah, you barely know somebody, probably shouldn't be hanging out with them. But that's exactly what my gut instinct was telling me to, and I did not listen to it like a dumbass. So, like I said, partly what happened to me, probably my fault because I didn't want to listen to myself. But went to the club, whatever, and I was actually supposed to go out with her and this guy, but she wasn't feeling well or some crap, so then just being me and him. And yeah, he seemed harmless. I mean, unfortunately, he seemed harmless, I guess, but like, he wasn't a complete douchebag. Yeah, so we go out, and then he meets up with two of his homeboys there, and I meet him, whatever. One of them tried to talk to me, trying to like get at me, holla at me, whatever you wanted to explain that. And yeah, pretty much just got automatically rejected because when I go to the club, I don't plan on hooking up with nobody. I just go out, I dance, might drink like one drink, and then go home. That's usually my intention. And this guy kept pretty much bugging me about, just, and not even like flat out just talking. It was more like flat out, fucking him, pretty much. And it's like, I already told you no, so you can stop now. So yeah. So he got rejected, whatever. And this is like the smallest of the group too. I don't have a problem with short people. That just wasn't my intention that night. So, yeah, a few hours go by, whatever. I'm pretty independent, so I ran into two girls at the club. And, they seemed like they were fun. I was talking to them, chilling with them, whatever. I guess I need a female company because the guys are just making their rounds, whatever. And then the one guy I went with told me that he was going outside for a little bit, right? So I'm assuming when someone says they're going outside, you're just outside of the building. About maybe 30 minutes goes by. Place starting to close up and all that. The girls I was hanging out with, they already left. So now I'm by myself, right? I don't think right away that anybody left me. I'm just thinking probably still outside because technically there was a sign that said no re-entry, so maybe they couldn't get back inside. But so I'm thinking, okay, I'll walk outside. I know where the car was parked at. So I went to where the car was parked, and coming to my surprise, that entire lot was empty. So I'm thinking, okay, and there was a couple of the gas stations like up and down the street. So I'm looking at the gas stations like, okay, is this car over there? Is this car over there? Is this car over there? And I don't see the car anywhere to be found. Now I'm extremely pissed off because I'm thinking whether or not he did go, he just up and left me. Bottom line is he left with all my shit in his car. So I didn't want to think right away that he left me, but pretty much as, the club was shutting down, people are leaving, and like another 30 minutes go by, and it's like after 4 o'clock, pretty much the club had already closed by then. yeah, that's pretty much when I figured out, like, this motherfucker done left me. And all I keep thinking is, like, how does somebody just do that? So I pretty much summed up to that he's just a complete asshole. Either that or he was just overly drunk and just a complete, he was like, you know, dumbass drunk and just forgot about me. So I ended up having to get a police escort home that night because there was a whole bunch of cops hanging out around the club afterwards. I walked right up to one of them and just said, hey, I have no ID, I have no phone. The guy I came with left me, I need a ride home. Like, it was flat out just asking any old person. So I got a ride home, thank God, from a cop. Yeah, so come next day. I pretty much, I could like barely sleep that night either. I got home like 5 o'clock. My ass was up at 8:30, so I got like 3 hours of sleep. So I wake up, and then I'm just mad because I couldn't, like, I have no phone, got no ID, my Breeze card is in my wallet, it was in the bag, it's in his car. So I had to call to work yesterday. It was half a day, but still, that's hours, you know. I mean, we're in a recession. I'm trying to get as many hours as I can. I can't afford to not go to work. I don't think anybody can. So that really pissed me off. Top of that, and I had to call my mom's cop friend to you know, help me get my stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a hold of her until, like, you know, nearly 6 o'clock later on that evening. But all I kept thinking was, all day, this dude knows where I fucking live, and he never even brought my shit to me. So when I got to his house with the cop friend, yeah, when he answered the door, he pretty much looked like he was just sleeping all day to begin with, like, you know, full on bum status. And it just made me even more pissed off because he had the nerve of talking about some, oh, you know, I was gonna bring your stuff to you, like, you know, a couple hours ago. Y'all have no idea. I mean, I'm not religious, but Jesus saved his life because all I kept thinking was, ooh, I should choke you. I'm about to choke you in your house. But then, you know, I couldn't because, you know, my mom's friend's a cop and she was right there. So I didn't want to, you know, grab my stuff and then go to jail. But I was just so pissed off. I couldn't. I did confront him about it, and he gave me the most dumb ass of an excuse. Remember how I mentioned earlier in this story, that little short dude that kept trying to, like, pretty much fuck with me? Or just flat out fuck me, whatever. This dumbass at the house is telling me that little man... No, he said... Sorry, let me take it back. The dumbass said that his friend, little man, had actually went back in the club, I guess, talked to me or whatever, and then he went back and told him that I was alright. How in the hell am I alright? I came to the club with you, all my shit's in your car. Why in the world would someone come back to you and say, oh, she's okay, and think it's alright to leave me? I came there with you. Who in the hell else am I gonna leave with? What, the two girls I met? No, they came together. They probably like lived down the street from the club. They sure as hell weren't my ride, nor were they my ride to your place, because I didn't even know if you went straight home after that night. Just see, I don't necessarily get mad at exactly what happened. I get more pissed off that somebody was this freaking stupid. And that's my phone going off. Yeah, but like I was saying, I mean, that's what really pissed me off, was just the amount of stupidity just between these two guys. I don't know about the third one. Third one I barely talked to, but these two guys, it was like they had the, I guess, IQ of like a carrot and a rock. that's two completely random things, but that's pretty much how I felt. Like, these were just like some legit dumbasses. So I got the little short guy who probably said that shit on purpose because, you know, I wasn't giving it up, which is obviously completely immature. Then I got this guy who can't think for his damn self. I came with you and you left me. And your excuse is your little friend told you I was alright. Now, this is like literally the first time it's ever happened to me, so I am definitely gonna be a little more prepared for next time. If I, not with him, I mean like if I just meet somebody new and they want to go out the whole night. This is why I need to get my fucking car fixed, because I am not doing this anymore. I'm not going out until my car gets fixed, or I'm going out with Chevelle. If I ain't going out with Chevelle, I ain't going out with nobody. That's how it's gonna work. And that whole night, man, I thought I'd be over it by now. Today's like Saturday, today's Friday, and I thought, I'd be over this by now, but, it's still like a little piece that be hanging on sometimes, and it still pisses you off like 48 hours later. Probably by like tomorrow afternoon, I'll feel a lot better. But just woke up a little bit pissed off still, so. More because I had to miss work. I'm mad about it. So I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys at all, but definitely, I think gut instincts are there for a reason. They help in the long run. So it's like, just pay attention more. If your subconscious pops out of nowhere and it's telling you something completely opposite of what you're trying to do, you may want to listen to it, or at least consider the facts surrounding the situation. And try and prevent such things from happening like what happened to me. Getting your ass stranded at the damn club because you didn't put out